Hey, greetings. Jay Stone here, Cap and Ball Fanatic Channel. In today's video, we're going to shoot my 1849 Colt Pocket Model, manufactured by Uberti. This was the most popular self-defense gun of the whole Cap and Ball era. So we're going to shoot this thing as it was intended, as a self-defense gun from up close. And if you stick around till the end, as usual, we'll see if we can put this baby on steel from a little bit further away. All right, so let's talk about loading the 1849 Pocket Model. And here's how I'm going to do it today in this video, and this is how I typically do it. So I'm going to load 10 grains today of Pirate XP out of here. I'm going to fill the rest of the barrel, the rest of the cylinder, I should say, with cream of wheat filler. And then I'm going to use a 330 round ball. That's a double-aught buckshot. I'm going to use a 330 round ball. I could use 323s, but I found that 330s do just fine for me, and that's what I can get the most of. And then we're going to ignite this with our number 10 Remington cap. So let's load up a chamber and put it on half cock. So let's put 10 grains of Pirate XP down in the bottom of that cylinder. All right, now I'm going to take the cream of wheat that I have in a thing labeled cream of wheat. I'm going to fill it up. Fill it right to the top, just like that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's cream of wheat filled right to the top. So we're going to smell like breakfast here in a little bit. Then I'm going to take a round ball, buckshot, 330 round ball. I'm going to set it on the label. Now, because this loading lever is so tiny, we're going to use something that I've done on a video short a while back, and I've used it a couple times, called the Slix Hand from the people that make slick shot nipples. This is a good investment if you're going to shoot small barrel pistols with a tiny loading lever. So we'll spin that around. We'll pick that up, get it centered. Now, if you'll notice, this centers itself right over the loading lever, and then you just push. See how easy that was? So let's do one more. 10 grains of Pirate XP. Now, the reason that I put in all the filler isn't as much for accuracy as it is to get the ball to seat. I have shot this with 10 or 12 grains of just powder, no filler. And the loading lever, the ramrod, isn't long enough to get the ball all the way down to the powder and keep it there tight. So I put in some cream of wheat filler. We'll bring that right up to the top here, just like that. Then we'll put our ball over the top of it, slide it under there, bring down the ramrod on top of the ball, get our Slix hand, and fit it right over there, and just pow. Real easy peasy. All right, I'll load up the rest of these. It's a 5-shotter, so I'll load up these other 3. And I'll meet you out at the range, and we'll see if we can put some of these on target. All right, so today we're going to shoot my 1849 Pocket Model, Colt Pocket Model, made by Uberti. 5-shot, 31 caliber. Nice little pistol. We'll see. I've shot it once since I've owned it, so this is the second time I've given it a try. And I decided to come out with my Doc Holliday modeled shoulder holster, because I don't get to use it that much, and it's really pretty fun to wear. So We're going to start at 15 yards. Remember, the 1849 Colt Pocket Model, this is a self-defense gun. This is a concealable pocket pistol for up close and personal. I'm going to start at about 15 yards on paper, and we're going to see how we do with this thing as I try to sight it in, because it's been 4 or 5 months since I shot it, and I'm really kind of interested to see how I do today and how my notes that I took before, because remember, I keep notes on all my revolvers when I shoot them, because I have so many I'll never remember, and each one's different, so I keep notes. So we're going to see, I'm going to see if my notes that I took the last time are at all accurate. No idea where that went. Well, we're not 0 for 2 so far. Ah, there we go. Uh-huh. My notes, believe it or not, appear to be pretty accurate. Cylinder number 2. Remember, with my shooting technique and the challenges that I have to overcome, moving the barrel with my trigger finger by pulling the barrel, jerking a little too hard is the thing that I work on all the time. And that just gets, this is a great pistol to practice that with, this and the other pockets, because that just gets exaggerated with these short little guns. So let's go see how we did, and we'll come back for round 3. Alrighty, cylinder number 3. I must tell you, I don't really know how we did that time. So let's go figure it out. What I will say, though, is my 10 grains with the rest filler and the 330 balls is working great. I like it. I like the way it feels. Looks to me like it shoots where I'm aiming it, which isn't always where I want to be. So I'm like all the rest of you. Sometimes it's buckshot, and sometimes it's scattershot, and sometimes it's pretty good. So let's go check it out. All right, cylinder number 4, 15 yards. If for those of you that have these, you probably already know it, but for those that are thinking about getting the 49 Pocket, I use one of those Ted Cash snail cappers, and it doesn't fit in to put the caps on the nipples on this thing. So I've had to put them all in my fingers, which is fine, but oh, the first world problems that we have. Got to use my fingers. One more. Make it a good one. Let's go check it out and see where else we can shoot this thing from. You saw us put 16 of 20 on paper from 15 yards. So let's go shoot Big Orange at 25 yards. 1. Okay, so let's take another set of 5 at 25 yards here. That's a hit. 3 more at 25 yards on Big Orange. I'm looking for all 5 this time. Yeah, I'm looking for a lotto ticket winner too. So let's see what we can do here. Alrighty, let's back up and see if we can't hit it some more. Now we're gonna move back like we do when we're learning to shoot a little distance, and we're going to shoot from 30, 31 yards here at Big Yellow. Every time I pull my gun out of this or wear this holster, I want to go, say when, say when. I don't think they'll be asking me to be in a movie anytime soon. We've moved back to 37, 38 yards. We're shooting Big Yellow this time instead of Big Orange. Remember, this has a 4-inch barrel. The other pocket polices have had a 6.5-inch barrel. Now, what I don't know is, and what we should probably test here on the channel someday, is whether or not barrel length makes a difference in accuracy over a little distance. We found out that it doesn't make a distance in terms of velocity and energy, at least not enough to matter. I wonder if it does. I wonder if it makes a difference for accuracy. Not knowing the answer, if I can't hit this target at 38 yards after I hit it 5 times with the pocket police, I'm going to use that as my excuse. So I hope you enjoyed today's look at the 1849 Colt Pocket Model. 31 caliber 5-shot. That's the granddaddy of all of today's concealed carry pistols and revolvers. And it was a pleasure for me to shoot and a pleasure for me to show it to you. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's a good shooting pistol. I recommend it. It's pretty accurate from the range it was intended. As we move back, either the gun gets a little less accurate or the shooter does. I'll leave that for you to decide. So listen, thanks a lot, and we'll see you again on down the road the next time. You know what's coming before you retire from YouTube. Here's a couple of videos about other pocket model pistols we've featured here on the channel that might interest you. So take a peek at it right here. No, not right there. Right there. I never can remember which way to point.